Hi, Judy from Witchpeace Craft. Welcome to today's video, the end of October and the start of November. This video will come to you in two parts, so make sure you stay tuned and watch it to the end. Yes, I'm in the dungeon because Thing is in the other room watching the state election results. Yes, we had an election yesterday. For those of you who may not know, it is compulsory to vote in Australia, otherwise you face a fine. But my theory is if you don't vote, then you don't have a right to complain about what your government does and doesn't do. So vote. That's all I'll say on elections. So the dungeon is my happy place today, and I thought I would go through part one, the end of October. So I was doing Pink October AU, promoting breast cancer health awareness. I have shown items on other videos. I thought I would show you the items I have finished for the end of October, the last week. So first of all, next week I will be doing a craft market, another charity craft market at a local community market, and I started making some things for that. So I have made some tea towel toppers because these are always popular in pink for Pink October. So those two of those, I just put those over there. I also am building up a beanie stash, and this is sort of pinky blues baby yarn. It's a 2-ply. It was in my stash. I don't even know the brand. It's really soft, so I've made a little child's beanie. I put I divided the ball in half and put 2 strands together to give it some thickness and weight. And yes, it is the Ross hat knitted pattern, downsized. My tea towel toppers, I've been asked before. I just use 4-ply crochet thread. I just think they hang nicer and it's not as heavy as a thicker ply. But there you go. That is some of the Pink October, and the second last thing I made is on Frances, my mum's doll. I made a cotton, oops, a bit big for her, sun hat for a small child. In the tropics here, it was nice mild weather, and bang, overnight we got the heat. And it's really hot right now. So I've made some sun hats that, oh well, this is one. I'm going to make a few more for my charity stall. Now this is Karatopu. Karatopu Love Cotton Prints. It's the one with the ball band. Now I really like this. It's really soft, but I've only ever seen it once here in Cairns, and I've never been able to find it online. It's 100% cotton. It doesn't really say what weight. They make out it's like a 3 weight, 3 to 4 weight. It is a 3 weight. Now, I love it, except I've used this colour before in something else, and that was left over. And I had this ball of pink. In this little hat, from this ball of pink, there were 5 factory joins. This must have been the end of the run. Really disappointed with all the joins in this particular skein. The other colour when I made something was fine. But yes, I made a little sun hat. Let me see my notes. And for Pink October, I said the net profits from my fundraising efforts would go to the McGrath Foundation for the Doubting Thomasina. Yes, I made my donation. You can check it out. I have blocked out the amount. That's between my family and I and the McGrath Foundation. The good news out of the state election is that Cairns will be getting 2 more McGrath Foundation breast cancer nurses, sponsored and supported by government funding, taxpayers of course. But yeah, I can put a copy of this at the end of my video, but I don't think I will. It's just for the Doubting Thomasina that emailed me. And the other things I finished in October was I was doing the cornucopia, it's upside down, sorry, cowl, that J-Hook, Reggie at J-Hook was hosting. Sorry, that's flaring. The pattern is by Orchid and Bees. It was a free pattern for a number of days. I wanted to try something different, but I only wanted to use yarn in my stash. I did post a photo on Instagram. I didn't do a great job, but I had a go. I'm not really good with all the small stuff. I will put that photo at the end, but that was my cornucopia cow. It was made with Spotlight USA style yarn and a Cairns Panton. You know, where you get those little lots of yarn. Some of the fruit is made out of that. So that was my cornucopia for October. This is a beanie I made from the a ball of yarn sent from me. It's wool. It's got wool in it from Janice, my yarn fairy godmother. I tried something different with a Ross hat. It's a little kid's beanie, which will go in my beanie stash. So that was my October to the end. There is one more project, but that will be shown on another video, and you'll find out the reason why. So I did ask people if they wanted to join me in promoting breast cancer health awareness. You could post your pictures in pink and tag it Pink October AU on Instagram, or you could join my make along group and post it on Facebook. So 8 people actually joined me and hashtagged or joined the make along group and put up photos, and a few of them came in late last night, so I have left it till this morning to check everywhere. The prize was just a $10 pattern of your choice, up to $10, could be a couple of patterns. The winner, if you don't make patterns, I will, or use patterns, I will do a small prize that will fit inside a card that I can mail to you. Now, the entries that were in: Linda Young made a beautiful hat and scarf set, and that was on Facebook Make Along group. Christine Bull made some awesome face washes. These are all on Facebook. Karen Ford made a beautiful cowl and beanie that was knitted, if my memory recall is a bit slow. Ashley Reese made some pink slipper socks that were really groovy. Sherry from Bag of Holding made a pocket scarf with mainly pinks. I did say it didn't have to be 100% pink. It just had to have more than 50, maybe 70% pink. Now, Sue Mitch made pink coasters. She put a photo of one of her coasters on Instagram. Mel from Colours of the Outback made a beautiful pink beanie. And Crochet by Ashton made a pocket shawl, which was awesome in pink. So how did I do it? I just numbered everybody 1 to 8. And earlier I asked Thing just to pick a number from 1 to 8. He has no idea why. And he did pick number 4, Ashley Reese. So Ashley, if you watch YouTube, please contact me. I'll leave my email in the description below. You can pick some patterns up to the value of $10 from Etsy or Ravelry. And if you don't use patterns, then I'll send you an email and I'll send you a little card with something in it, like a stitch marker. It wasn't a big prize. It was just a thank you for joining in. So Ashley Reese, who made the pink slipper socks and posted them on Facebook. Guys, thank you again for doing Pink October and promoting breast cancer health awareness. We are fortunate that breast cancer has not shown in our family, but we do have other cancers which were quite aggressive with my dad. So, in summary, for October, personally and creatively, doing Pink October was really rewarding. It brought a smile to my face. I loved seeing what people make and the various shades of pink. So that's it for Pink October. October is done and dusted. I'm a little tired because I was out on my broom last night flying around for Halloween. I'm joking. Not many people celebrate Halloween here in Cairns in Australia. But to all my friends who celebrate Halloween, I hope you have a great day. It's a lot of fun and it's really nice to see the kids get treats I do 3 little bags of treats. Now I do 5 because they're old enough. There are 5 kids in the street and they're only allowed to come knocking on my door. So they're the ones that get them. Stay tuned for part 2. Grab a coffee or a tea or a water or a beer, Madonna, and find out what's happening in November, because it's going to be Mauvember. Welcome back to part 2, and we are on the 1st of November, and I am going to do Mauvember. Now, I used to do a follow-up fundraiser in my old job, Mauvember, promoting men's health. I think Mauvember started out for prostate cancer, but now they've ventured, in Australia anyway, into men's mental health, men's health issues, because men don't talk about their issues. Now, Mauvember is normally you grow a Mo and get sponsored, and or you sponsor a brother and become a Mo sister. And back in my old job, I came up with Mauvember. The ladies used to dress up in mauve. We'd have a giant raffle of mauve purpley things. I would colour champagne mauve, and we'd have a lot of fun and raise money for Mauvember. So let's see if I can make this as clear as mud. What is Mauvember? Well, during November, I am going to be making items in the colour mauve, which is M-A-U-V-E. How you pronounce is up to you, but this is how I've learned to pronounce it. Mauve is and I'm going to read this because I wanted to make it clear, a pale bluish purple that sits between violet and pink on the colour wheel, which is this colour, as close as I can be. But during Mauvember, you can use any colour that is close to mauve. Purple, lavenders. My son and I got in, the graphic designer, he reckons that's mauve, I reckon that's mauve. So yes, any colour to do with purple in it. Make items, join me in my make along group, post your pictures there, or hashtag them MauvemberAU. I'll put that in the description below. And yes, there'll be another $10 pattern prize up for grabs for some lucky person. But the idea is to promote men's health and get those men talking about and going to the doctor. For me, I had a brother commit suicide quite a few years back now, but it was a shock because it was really unexpected. I had an older brother who, after he retired, became a recluse and really didn't look after his health and passed away from something that could have been avoided if he hadn't been so reclusive. So yes, men's health is important to me. I have 6 brothers. I have 2 sons, and I used to work in a male predominantly industry. So I know a lot of guys. Last year I lost 2, one to a heart attack because he wouldn't eat properly, one to diabetes because he wouldn't take care of himself properly. And these are men who just refuse to talk about their health. So if you have a man in your life, tell him to get out there and get a physical checkup at the doctor, which I've done with Thing, because he keeps making funny noises with his throat and his voice keeps disappearing. So he's off to the doctor tomorrow. Otherwise, he won't live till Tuesday. So join us for Mauvember. Make something in mauve and let's celebrate men's health. Next market, next weekend, my net profits will be donated to Mauvember, and any other profits I make. Some of the ladies at work ask for stuff and then go, how much? And I say, make a donation. Well, now they can donate their money to me and I will donate it to Mauvember, because we are doing Mauvember and we are going to be Mo sisters. So that's about that. I have already started doing different things. I have joined, because during November, poppies are important to me for Remembrance Day. But this year, rather than making red and black poppies to go off to different places for different displays, I have joined, and I've made a few, the Purple Poppy Project, which is being hosted by two ladies in New South Wales. They're the ones I've made with green centres so far. And then I started yesterday making some with black centres. There is a Facebook page for the Purple Poppy Project. Now, why purple poppies? Purple poppies celebrate or commemorate the animals that served during the war or were killed during the war. And they are doing the Poppy Project because next year in February, I think it's the 24th on the 21st in 2021, they will be doing a big display to remember all the animals that were killed during the wars that served. So yes, join the Purple Poppy Project. I love it, and unbelievable how much purple yarn I actually have. So that's about it. I did finish off one item early this morning while the house was quiet because I really love it. I'm putting it on my Etsy shop. There is my first Christmassy type lovey. It's a little penguin I bought and I made it the Z lovey. Is that cute or what? Yes, this is made in Bellissimo merino wool, which is like a 5-ply, and then there's a 5-ply white that didn't have a wool band in my stash. I combined the two to give it that icy blue look. The Bellissimo merino wool was a small ball. There's like that much left. I was playing yarn chicken. It came in the mystery box I bought from one of the yarn companies last year that I was really disappointed in because I got all these little one ball things that weren't. But this, because I put it with the white, worked out really well. And that is cuteness overload. So my next video will be, if you haven't seen me going a little stupid on Instagram, the Sisterhood of the Travelling Hook. Yes, the hook arrived yesterday or Friday in the mail from Sandy at, and I've got to get it right because I always say it the wrong way, Crochet A Canada. The Furls hook has arrived. I have started a project and I will be posting a video and sending a link to Sandy for that video. I want to do a quick turnaround because it took a while to get down under and hopefully get it to the next person fairly quickly so we can get our travelling hook moving. The Sisterhood of the Travelling Hook. Make sure you keep following my yarn adventures. Check out my next video. Tell me if you're going to make something in mauve for Mauvember and join me in promoting men's health. Let me know what you're doing for Christmas projects. I'm doing things that I think will sell on my stall or in my Etsy shop. Guys, I really appreciate you continually to subscribe and stay loyal to those new subscribers. I hope you enjoy my yarn adventures and you take part in Mauvember. Until next time, make sure you have one crafty day, take care of each other and stay safe. Bye for now.